Hey friends, it's Crystal with Find the Deals with Crystal. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today, friends, I have a Dollar Tree haul for y'all, but this is also going to be our 8,000 subscriber celebration video. Thank you so much to each and every one of you who have subscribed to my channel. And for all of you that are watching and have not subscribed, please make sure that you do. I would greatly appreciate it. Yes, friends, on October the 8th, we hit over 8,000 subscribers. That was actually 15 months to the day of me starting YouTube. So thank you so much, friends. Today I've got some balloons behind me for you. They say, let's celebrate. They say, thank you, because thank you. And it says, you're awesome, because all of you are awesome. And friends, my son brought me home a beautiful dozen red roses for my 8,000 subscriber accomplishment. He also brought me a coffee from 7 Brew, and on the top, on the lid, they had wrote congrats on 8K. So I'll try to remember to put those pictures at the end, but he brought me my favorite, and y'all, I'm not an iced coffee girl, but I have fallen in love with the pumpkin blondie with cold foam and caramel drizzle from 7 Brew. It is amazing, y'all. So if you have not tried it and you have a 7 Brew, give it a shot. It is fantastic. So he brought me one of those, and I just thought that was so sweet. And friends, so with that being said, I also have a giveaway for you all. I know that you saw it if you've watched my last Dollar Tree walkthrough, I believe. I showed you a clip of what I was giving away. And what I was giving away, friends, I have already packaged it. And it's in this box. This box is packed to the brim, y'all. Ready to go to our winner. Now, in order for you to enter the giveaway, you want to comment on this video and this video only. And on Monday, I'm going to come back and do a drawing with a random YouTube selector and pick our winner. So friends, just comment. It doesn't have to be anything special, you know, far as what I'll put in for the search bar to look for to pull your comment. So if you want to if you want to enter my giveaway, my 8,000 subscriber giveaway, just make sure you leave a nice comment below. Make sure you are subscribed. Yeah, friends, and I'm going to give you a gift. I wish I could give you all something. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. But yeah, so I do have a fantastic Dollar Tree haul for y'all, but I also did get me a goodie, y'all. So I got me something for my 8,000 subscriber accomplishment. Me and my son had went to Smithfield. If you live anywhere in North Carolina or close to it, the Smithfields, they have outlets. And I told my son I didn't know if I would find anything, but I said, let's go look. So friends, I did go to the Coach outlet. Your girl went to the Coach outlet. Look at this beautiful gift bag. And I got some goodies for me, just to, you know, just to kind of celebrate my this 8,000 subscriber milestone. Yeah, so I can't wait to share with you what I got. I will say 2 of the things I got were on sale. One of them was a decent sale. But yeah, so let's start with this. I got a crossbody Coach bag. Isn't this beautiful? It is so roomy. It was like a clearance bag, and it's got a zipper on the back. And you see how that lighter color says Coach written out and Coach written out. So my son helped me pick this out because I tend to gravitate to the lighter brown, like the traditional Coach pattern. And Anyway, I don't have a Coach bag this dark color, nor do I have a crossbody. And the crossbodies are so convenient when I'm out here working and finding these deals for y'all. I can throw my purse around me. So I was so excited. So friends, I did pick me up this Coach bag. I'm absolutely loving it. And of course, your girl had to have a wallet to match. So look at this wallet, y'all. And I've been making myself wait until we hit over our 8,000 to use it. So it's been sitting and waiting. So this is the wallet. I'm gonna put the bag down. And this is the wallet. It snaps on this side. It also snaps on this side. And then you have the piece in the middle. So yes, y'all. So I got these two things, and then there's one other thing that I got. You all know that all of our names start with a C. Mine, my husband, my daughter, my son, and even our puppy dog, Miss Cinnamon. So when I walked in and this was on sale, I said, oh, your girl's got to have this too. Look at this, a beautiful bracelet with the double C's. Even though for them, I guess it stands for Coach, but for me, it stands for Crystal, Corey, Caleb, Chloe, Cinnamon. It stands for my family. So I thought this was gorgeous. So I did get this beautiful bangle Coach bracelet for myself, y'all. So anyway, I wanted to share that with you. So a little something for me, a little something for y'all. And now we got a Dollar Tree haul. So let's jump into it, friends. A lot of amazing, amazing finds. First of all, yes, y'all, I found all 4 new scents in one store. I could not believe it. I could not believe they were there. I was so excited. So first is the Sweet Blueberry Scented Hand Sanitizer. You know, these are the Touchland dupes. These are 1.15 fluid ounces. The Touchland hand sanitizers that you get from Ulta are like 1 fluid ounce, and they are $10. Y'all, these are $1.25. So if you can find them, I hope you do. Also, you know, they have the 2 ounce ones that they do carry. So if you can't find these, it's okay. Honestly, we know the 2 ounce is actually a better deal. It's just the fact that everybody likes this one, you know, the way it's made. But this is the Sweet Blueberry. I picked up one of those. I also picked up one of the Cherry Burst that was in the, you know, this was like come in a set in the same box. And then this box is the one that had the sanitizer holder. This one's just kind of like clear with glitter. It does fit these as well as the ones that you can find from Dollar General for $1. Excuse me, y'all. And our winner is going to have one of the sanitizers from Dollar General. So make sure you are subscribed and you comment on this video to get in that drawing. And then they had the Almond Vanilla Scented. I love like the colors here. And then they had the Mocha Coffee Scented. I did pick up multiples of the Mocha because I know my mom was like, oh, if I found the Mocha Coffee, I'd love to have that. So I did pick up 2 for her. And of course, I had to get some for me and my baby girl. Yeah, friends, so I was so excited. Now, these were near the register. I have been in a store and they're down like the beauty aisle, but typically I'm finding that they are putting them close to the cash register. So make sure you look out for those. Look at these adorable lip glosses, y'all. These are by Just for Girls, and these are Juicy Lips. Juicy Apple Scented Lip Gloss. It looks like a juice box. How cute are these? These would be a great little gift toss in. And then they also had this one. This one is sweet orange. So I loved these. I had to pick my daughter up a set, and then again, she's got some girlfriends that she's working on a gift package for because they actually live out of state. Yeah, so we'll probably toss these in there as well. So yeah, y'all, I just think those are so adorable. And these items are still at that $1.25 price point, so you just cannot go wrong with that. The Just for Girls also have these lip melts. How cute are they? They look like a popsicle. This one is Cherry Bomb. And this one is Peachy Keen. Again, these would be fantastic gift toss-ins. This says a buildable, color, hydrating, nourishing. I'm not sure how much color. You know, you'll probably get some tint. But yeah, these are just so pretty. So you'll have to stay tuned, and I'll have to do a get ready with me, y'all, because there's a lot of beauty products. Now, another set that I was really excited to see, and I'm going to tell y'all, Be Pure is giving us all kinds of goodies. But this is a new 3-piece set that they just dropped. This is the Gel Primer. It says it has a dewy finish. There is a lip oil. And again, this is the Glow Up collection. And then there is a highlighting stick. So it says Dewy Glow with Shimmer. So again, friends, these are fantastic items. Again, at that $1.25 price point, perfect for a gift. You know, there is no price on them, no sticker on them. So they are packaged and ready to go. So excited to have found those. Again, soon I'll have to do a video using some of these items and let you know how I like it. Now, I did find this. You know that Spa Luxury had brought out the seasonal scented lotions. Well, now I only found in the vanilla and the pumpkin chai latte, but these are the exfoliating foot mask, limited edition, a 20-minute application, and I love the foot mask. I think they do great. And look at the print, y'all. So these would be a great gift toss in. You could even pair this with the lotion. Yeah, this is just a nice gift. And again, $1.25, y'all. So I was excited to find that. I just picked up one of those. I also found these. I really don't remember ever seeing lashes from Diamond Cosmetics, but I just saw this pair in the little peach packaging, and they said date night. So I said, well, let me just pick those up. So I did. I grabbed those. They were kind of like with other lashes that were not Diamond Cosmetics. So I just decided to pick that up. And also Diamond Cosmetic, they had some cute little nail files. And look at this one. This one says Self-Love Juice 100%. So how cute would it be to pair the Juice Box lip gloss with a Juice Box nail file? This would be really cute too. Perfect to kind of layer that gift. So I thought this was so cute. They had the cherries. I'm sure they had a bow, but I just really liked this one. So I did grab that. Something else in the hair accessories that were new that I was excited to find, and it is a dupe for something that comes from Ulta that's way more expensive. I think I saw Vivian Tries review it. And this is, again, by Be Pure. And this is Flyaway's Styling Cream. So I believe it has like a wand. Yes, almost like a mascara. So if you have some flyaways, you're supposed to kind of just be able to run it over, sometimes maybe close to the front, and to take care of those flyaways that you might have. This is 0.6 ounces. So I thought this was cool. So I picked up one of those. And then also this styling cream. Now I got this for my daughter. This says helps moisturize hair for smooth styling for shinier looking and frizz-free curls. Now, friends, I'm going to have to show y'all a sneak peek of my daughter. She went and got her hair done this week and she surprised us all, but it looks super cute. So I'll have to insert you a little picture, maybe at the end, yeah, to let y'all see her new hairdo and see what y'all think. But anyway, I did pick this up for her. I thought she would like this, and this is 3.5 ounces. And I believe when Vivian tried it, she said it was really decent. So I did pick that up. And then I also found this. This is by Be Pure as well. I told y'all Be Pure is giving us all kinds of goodies, y'all. This is the hair milk. It says hydrating leave-in conditioner, 4 fluid ounces. It's got a nice pump top. I think this is fantastic. Sometimes too, if your hair gets a little rough or dry, you could probably put a little bit and just kind of run it through to kind of help moisturize your hair and maybe to smooth it up a little bit. So I did pick up one for my daughter to try and one for me to try as well. So I was really excited to find this. Now, I picked these up for my daughter. This is a 6 count, these extra large elastics by S&G. Her hair is really thick, so I thought she might like these. So I did grab these for her. Also, I found this. This is pretty cool. This is called Foamy. It is a travel buddy. So you can actually open it up and put like soap when you're traveling. It also said that you could use reusable travel box for solid shampoo and conditioner. I know they've been making like the shampoo and conditioner bars. Or I figured you could put a bar of soap, or you could get creative and put whatever, but this is a nice hard case. Again, $1.25, friends. You can't beat it. This is name brand. No red dot, no price tag, ready to go. So I was excited to find that. Now, and I found these, y'all. These were stuck over here. Look at, I had hauled, I believe in my last Dollar Tree haul, the glass nail file with the blue bow. So I did decide to haul the nail clippers. They also had cherries that were cute. There were a couple different ones, so you could really pair the glass nail file with the clippers, and that would be an awesome gift toss in for someone as well. So I did grab those. Now, I don't see these all the time, but I was in Washington and I was like, oh, I need some more hangers to put in my hubby's closet. So I grabbed these. You're getting 7 hangers. This is by Closet Essentials for $1.25. So they did have white or black, and I just grabbed 1 pack of the black ones while I was there. So I thought that was pretty decent. Okay, now I also picked up, now normally y'all, I really don't buy my pans there because they're $1.75 now, like the tin foil pans. But I was there and I remembered that I needed some. So while I was there, I said, let me just go ahead. I did pick up 3 of them. These are the copper ones. These are a half size deep pan. So they are $1.75. Like I said, it's so much more practical to buy the ones. Like if you have a Sam's Club membership, I think you can get like 30 pans for like $11 or $12. So this is really expensive when you compare it to that. But again, I needed them for something, so I was like, let me grab them. So I did like the copper, so I did grab 3 of them. Yeah, so sometimes you're just there and it just makes more sense because you're there to buy them. So that's what I did. Now, something else. Now, I found one of these a couple weeks ago, but it was in gray. So then I was at the Dollar Tree on near our Walmart, and I found this beautiful greenish two-tone green color. This is the Ulta Chops and Collects Fruit and Veggie Chopping Cup. I think these just make a fantastic gift. They are $1.50. But yeah, so this is what it looks like when it comes apart. These would be fantastic to gift. So I did pick up one of these. Again, I originally found it in gray and now they have it in this color. So I was surprised to see that again. This goes with the makeup, y'all. I forgot to show y'all this. I just picked up another one of these, the Sassy and Chic, the angled concealer brush. I used one of these like for my eyeshadows. I really, really like these brown handled brushes. So I did decide to pick up another one of those. Now, how fun are these? I picked these up. Look at these disco straws, the fun disco straws. They were in the party section. I did grab these. You get 4 straws. How fun are they? They had pink and I think they had silver. But of course, you know, I wanted the pink. So I thought these were really fun. So I did grab those. I also picked this up. They have a ton of Disney stuff. So for all my Disney lovers, or if you have friends that love Disney and you're making them a gift or a gift set, you can really do it up at Dollar Tree. Look at these cute little Minnie Mouse silicone breakfast mold. How cute would it be to make some pancakes? You could even make some eggs. I just thought this was super cute. So I did grab this one of Minnie. Love her and her little bow. They had one that just had the bow, but it was just kind of weird because it looked like a little flimsy and it didn't really hold that shape. But this one I thought definitely did. So I did decide to pick this one up. But if you have grandkids, if you have younger kids, or if you just want some girly pancakes, I thought that was really cute. So I did pick that up. You could also get the Mickey and the Minnie. You know, if you have little boys and little girls, you could do both. Yeah, but I just grabbed one. So I thought they were so cute. Also, something that I was glad to see by Luminescence is this candle stabilizing adhesive. How cool is this? Now, it is like a paste, so you can read the directions, use a pea-sized portion on the candle base, press and twist into the candle holder, washes off with hot soapy water and never hardens. So this is good if you're having trouble with your tapered candles actually staying in, you know, like your candle holders. So I did pick this up. It was $1.25. So, and it was on a clip strip down the section where like the candle holders and things were. So I thought that was a great find. Now I did pick up, you know, my son loves all the fun socks and I thought these were really cute. These say Good Burger. Just reminded me of that movie. I believe there's a movie called Good Burger. Anyway, I just thought these were fun. So I did pick him up these. And look at this adorable bag, y'all. I thought this was so cute. And I love the LOL girls. If you've been around for some time, you know I've talked about if I only had the money that we spent in LOL dolls for my daughter when she was younger, she absolutely loved the LOL dolls. And we ended up giving them away. But sometimes I wish I would have kept them because it was just like a whole collection of them. And they're just so, so cute. But look at this bag, y'all. It says Shine Bright. So I had to pick it up. I love the little LOL girls. And I loved that saying, shine bright like a diamond, y'all. But it does say shine bright. So I thought this is a great little bag. Just to carry, maybe if you're running in the store, you're running in Aldi's where you need your own bag. You know, we can look cute running around with our little bag. Or if you have a younger daughter who loves LOL, this would make a great gift bag to put her goodies in. Also, maybe if she's going to school or going to sleep over. I just thought this bag was super cute. So I did pick it up. They did have a lot of other Disney choices. So make sure you check out my walkthrough if you haven't, because I do not buy everything I see. But that was my favorite. So that's the one that I grabbed. Some new wipes. I love to keep wipes in my car, y'all. 72 wipes by Little Tikes, the Ultra Soft Baby Wipes. These are cucumber and green tea scented. So I thought these are fantastic. You just always need some hand wipes, y'all. So yeah, so I'm going to keep these in my car. So I did grab those. And I found, okay, so at one location, I found the penny plates. These are the penny plates, y'all. I was at one location. I picked up some of them and I said, well, let me pick up the napkins because they had some napkins. The napkins rang up for a penny as well. And then the young man was like, I don't know if this is right or not, so let me call my manager. So of course they would not sell them to me. They have to pull them off the shelf, which I guess is what they're really supposed to do, and they're not supposed to sell them to you. So I was like, oh well. And then I believe I was in Washington and I found like 4 more plates. They had no napkins. They didn't have any of the smaller plates, and they were a penny, y'all. So I did get all 4 of those. These are the 24 count in the party section. They are this gold color. Yeah, friends, so if you see them, try to get them. Hopefully they'll let you buy them. And if not, then, you know, it's like, okay. So that did happen, y'all. It happened. But anyway, I did find some more. So I was excited to find these penny plates. Just a few more things, y'all. This was something else I was really excited to see in the seasoning aisle. Dollar Tree's been killing it with the seasoning, y'all. This is by McCormick. It is salt-free Tabitha Brown. I believe she has a YouTube channel. I think she's a cookbook author. I believe she's vegan, if I'm not mistaken. But this is one of her seasonings called Sunshine. It has garlic, ginger, pineapple, and mango. How yummy does that sound? And it's 4.25 ounces. And let's see, the expiration date is on the bottom. It's good until December of 2026. So well over a year to use this. So I was really excited. I did find something else of hers, but you'll have to stay tuned. That's going to be in a separate haul. But I have been trying to show you a lot of these things in shorts on YouTube. That way you'll kind of know what is some of the latest items to be looking for if you are out shopping in Dollar Tree. Something else that I thought was a great find is this Kinder's barbecue sauce, this hickory brown sugar. Now it is a smaller bottle, 2 fluid ounces, but this is great. I thought, you know, to try it for $1.25. So I did pick this up. I bet this would be good on some barbecue chicken or some pork chops, or maybe just as a drizzle on something else. Maybe like a good burger with barbecue sauce. My hubby and son, they love barbecue sauce like that, y'all. So I could definitely see them maybe putting it on a burger. But again, you could just do so many different things, but this is such a nice name brand. Friends, this is also a great size to drop in a man's gift. Sometimes it's hard to buy for men, you know, unless they have a, you know, a hobby, or, but then sometimes they can only have so much golf stuff or basketball stuff, or you know, whatever it is they're into. So if they like to grill, or maybe if they don't really have any hobbies, but they like grilling, you know, things like this, or the things for their car. Like, so there are a lot of things that you can get from men, but I think this would be a great toss in as well for a man's gift. So yeah, friends, I was excited to see that. I bought some more of these pork crackling. They kind of come and they go. So, but you do have to be careful with your teeth, y'all, because they are really crunchy and hard, but they are yummy. So I did pick up some of those. And y'all know I had to get some of these for the Candyman. He likes these. These are actually the hard Werthers, but they have a creamy caramel filling on the inside. So I did grab these for him. And these are really good. These kind of come and go too in Dollar Tree. These crispy coconut rolls, and they are pretty decent for you. I mean, they're good until October of next year. Half of the bag is 150 calories, y'all. So they are light, crisp, and made with delicious ingredients. Each roll is a tropical bliss. No artificial ingredients. suitable for vegetarians with roasted black sesame seeds. And they taste coconutty. They are delicious. So I would say give these a try. Great to keep in your car if you're out and you're trying to be good and healthy. This is what they look like, and they're nice and crispy. Yeah, so good to keep in your car if you need a snack, if you're out and about and you're trying to be good, and you want a little something sweet, this would be good for you, especially if you like coconut. Now, I thought this just reminded me of my childhood growing up. This is the Big League Chew, the bubble gum, the grape. This is the ground ball grape. So I had to grab some of this. Yeah, again, it just reminded me of my childhood. And this is good until August of 2027. So maybe if you have a baseball lover in your life, baseball fan, again, a man, it'd be a great gift toss in for him too. Just something kind of fun. Grape is my favorite, y'all. My favorite flavor. So I was excited to see that. I did pick up these. These look new to me, but I'm not really sure if they are or if they just changed the packaging. But this is the Halls, the cough and throat relief. This is the honey lemon. You know, it's that time of year where the season starts changing and sometimes our allergies are bothering us. We might get a little cold or something like that. So it's just always good to have some cough drops on hand. So I did grab a bag of those. This is, you're getting 14 drops, and Halls is a nice name brand. So I also just grabbed these while I was there, the vitamin D3, 30 soft gels, immune health and strong bones. My hubby needed some more. I'm sure he needs some with more IUs than is in this. This is only like 400 IUs in one soft gel. But again, I was there, so I picked them up for him. And then last but not least, y'all, I do wish that Dollar General would get the Fabuloso. I know they have the Penolin and some of the other cleaners, but I do love Fabuloso, y'all. So this is the purple, and what I like though, even though I'm paying $1.50 at Dollar Tree, look for the ones that have 30% more, because when I was there, they had this one and then they had the smaller one on the shelf. So we definitely always want more for our money. So I did grab one of these to replenish my cleaning cabinet. Yeah, friends, but that is my haul. Thank you again so much for getting us to over 8,000 subscribers. That is absolutely amazing. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And again, friends, if you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Make sure that you do leave a comment in this video only, if you want to enter the giveaway, and I will come back to you at some point on Monday with the announcement of our winner. Okay, friends? But again, thank you so much for joining me for this celebration. And friends, I will see you in the next video. Bye.